Coming up right now on KREM 2 News at noon, we have the most recent count of homes destroyed in the Spokane area fires. Coming up, those numbers coming in from the county assessor's office.
Plus, I'm tracking some sunshine and cooler temperatures for your Friday, and even bigger cool down for the weekend ahead. The details coming up.
Well, if you are craving tacos, and frankly, who's not, sounds amazing. This weekend's festival is returning to the Hilliard District. We'll take a look at what's happening at Tacos y Tequila. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us here on KREM 2 News at noon. I'm Laura Papetti. Let's talk about the weather because it is Friday, which means, of course, the weekend forecast. We have Jenny Power in the Outdoor Weather Center. Jenny, what do you know on this beautiful Friday afternoon?
Yeah, hey there, Laura. As I've stepped out here to the Outdoor Weather Center, it's a little bit breezy out here, but honestly, it feels pretty nice. Current temperature in Spokane at 71 degrees, and it is widespread sunshine that we've got out here across the region. So a really nice Friday currently underway, but what is mostly going to be really noticeable through the rest of this afternoon is going to be some significantly cooler temperatures. So 74 degrees is what we're sitting at right now in Moses Lake, 75 in Othello. We've got some upper 60s still lingering down on the Palouse and specifically Moscow, Idaho, 73 in Sandpoint, 72 right now for Deer Park. We have been seeing some increasing haze, and if you were up really early this morning, you probably smelt some of that smoke. It's because yesterday those westerly winds pushed in smoke to eastern Washington from fires burning toward the central part of the state. Right now, though, we're actually seeing some improvements air quality-wise for Spokane and Coeur d'Alene in the moderate range, with unhealthy conditions just north of Chewelah. As we take a look at our current wind speeds here, you can see they're coming from the southwest at 6 to 10 miles per hour. And so that has delivered some cleaner air for parts of our metro areas after that smoky start. We can see that through our future tracker here in that smoke modeling. But with west winds tomorrow, we're looking at the return of some smoky and hazy conditions for the start of the weekend. Temperatures this afternoon only getting into the upper 70s for Spokane, and I'm tracking even cooler conditions on the way for Saturday and Sunday. Those details in a few minutes. Laura.
Jenny, thank you so much. Checking in a few with her. In the meantime, come hungry and ready for some fun in Hilliard this weekend. The 6th annual Tacos y Tequila Festival is kicking off tomorrow, returning after a one-year pause by organizers. KREM 2's Regan Gallo shares what people can expect this year.
Well, I'm here in the Hilliard Creative District right now. It's a little bit quiet, but that's all going to change starting tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. All-day event for tacos and tequila through 10 p.m. And there's going to be vendors, performances, the tequila and beer garden. So many fun things to talk about, which is why I have a special guest today. Fernanda, if you want to walk in here, Fernanda is the executive director of Nuestras Raíces, and she is going to be talking about, what might be different from this year to years past being in the Hilliard Creative District. Fernanda, thank you so much for being here.
Good morning.
Tell us a little bit about what your team is excited about, what people should look forward to, and also any changes after that one-year pause, too.
Well, one of the changes, most notable change, is that we are having Tacos y Tequila here in Hilliard District. So it's in the neighborhood instead of downtown, and it just really feels like a community. All the businesses are very supportive, and also the committee of Tacos y Tequila is a little larger this year, so we have some community members of the organization, but we also have business owners from here, from the district, that are part of that committee. So we're just very excited to bring it back.
And tell me a little bit too, Nuestras Raíces, very important to Spokane. Tell me about the funds that go to the services every single year and why it's so important to fundraise for support like that for our community.
Yeah, so Tacos y Tequila is a fundraiser for Nuestras Raíces. We are a culture and behavioral health center, so we do a lot of youth programming, adult programming, behavioral health services. So it's a fundraiser. All the funds that are raised at Tacos y Tequila goes directly to the center. And I think especially right now, we did a lot of work and help with the fires, so very devastating. We were helping a lot of the community, and so I think it's just really nice to have a free event so people can come and just have fun. It's family friendly, and a lot of performers and a lot of vendors, and it's right here in Hilliard, so I think that makes it really incredible.
Yeah, and just to reiterate on that, because I know there was talks in the last year that it might turn private or there might be tickets, but that's not the case, correct? It's still pretty open.
Correct. Yes, it's opened, it's free, and it's right here in Hilliard.
Perfect. Okay, Fernanda, one more thing. Favorite thing you like to do at Tacos and Tequila, whether it's the food, whether it's the dancing, the music. Tell me what your most favorite thing about this festival is.
The performances. I think we're gonna have ballet folklorico and danza azteca, and it takes me back to Mexico. So it's just beautiful.
I love it. Thank you so much for being here. It's going to kick off tomorrow at 10 a.m. Going to be a lot of fun. Also, it's going to be sunny outside, so make sure you prepare for the heat too as it warms up. We're right here in the Hilliard District. We're going to toss it back to the studio.
It sounds like a whole lot of fun, and that's not all. In our next half hour, we'll have a sneak peek at one performance that'll be happening at the festival, so more to come. Also, looking ahead to tomorrow, the Grant County Health District is holding its 4th annual Community Resource Fair for International Overdose Awareness Day. The Health District says more than 100 overdose-related deaths were reported in Grant County from 2022 to 2024. That event is being held at McCosh Park in Moses Lake from 8 in the morning until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And this is coming in new this afternoon. A judge sentenced former St. John teacher Mackenzie Knott to 6 months in jail. She will also have to register as a sex offender for the next 10 years. So earlier this summer, Knott pleaded guilty to sexual misconduct with a minor. She was arrested back in May after being accused of having an inappropriate relationship with a high school student. Also today, we are getting some new numbers from the county assessor's office on how many properties were destroyed in each of the 3 Spokane area fires. The county assessor's office is going to each of the impacted communities. Surveying for the Fairview and Autumn Lane fire is now complete. They say 24 homes were destroyed in the Fairview fire, while 45 homes were destroyed in the Autumn Lane fire. Right now, surveying for the Old Trails fire is still ongoing. However, so far, 267 properties are considered destroyed, but that number, of course, is expected to increase. It is important to note that these numbers are only destroyed homes. It does not include structures or partially damaged properties. So much more to come on that. Lindsay Clancy is back in court today as a jury continues deliberating. Coming up after the break, a look at the trial as it progresses. More to come.